Check it out, bitch, I got game to give.
All right, peace family, it's your boy Tez, local financial ninja, providing everyday knowledge on personal finance and money matters. What I want to do is give you a quick rundown on how I review stocks, or how I go and look at different information about stocks that I hear about or that I'm interested in investing in, and it helps me decide what I'm going to do. So say for instance, you want to invest in cannabis stocks. I'm on the browser tab of my Robinhood app right now, as indicated by that magnifying glass in the center down below. So they have a bunch of different lists and things like that. So click on cannabis. All right, we go down. I see a stock here. Canopy Growth. What's that all about? So we click on Canopy, and then it brings up the profile of the stock or whatnot. So we got the Canopy Growth. Price is $35.55. You see that 5 just changed because market is open right now and the stock is actively being traded. So down below, you can see there with the green arrow and the dollar sign and that little amount there, that the stock, what it's saying for the day, the stock is currently up 88 cents from what it started, which is a total of 2.53%. So it's up over 2% and over 80 cents. So down below, if you look, you'll see these frequencies. So it's 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and so forth and so on. So this shows the activity for that stock for those time periods. So this is the daily chart. Click it. We have the weekly chart, monthly, 3 months, 1 year, 5 year. And this kind of breaks it down, and this allows you to look at where the price has gone historically, to kind of give you some type of indication on where it may be going, right? So say for instance, I'm thinking about getting into this stock. Let's look at the 3 month. What's happened with this stock in the last 3 months? We see that the highest that it's been is about over 50 something dollars. Then we go over here. We show that the low is around 20 in the 20s. So there's a lot of potential that could go up to over $50, and there's some potential that it could go below $30 into that $25, $20 range, right? If we look at here 1 year chart, it'll give us more information, and the low has been $9, sub $10. So that lets us know where the stock can go as far as up, and where it can go as far as down, right? So then we'll go down to the stats. So this is all current information. So we got the days open, we got the days high, we got the days low, we got the 52-week high, and we got the 52-week low. And we just kind of touched on those amounts from looking at the chart. So the 52-week high is $56.50, and the low is all the way at $9 there. We got the volume in that right column at the top. So the volume is just the amount of stocks that have been traded for the day, or that are being actively traded. Average volume there. And then we got the market cap. Market cap is how many shares are available of the stock. So 14.5 billion shares of this stock is available. And just thinking about that, at a share price of $35 or so, if there's 14.5 billion shares circulating, then that can kind of give you an idea of how much money is being involved on the macro side of things. So down here we got like analyst stuff, because they have analysts that works for the company and they publish the data. We got the earnings, then we got expectations of the earnings down below. We have related lists here, and then we have this basically a recommended stocks based off of what other people own. Then you got a brief description about the company. So you can see that here, list the CEO, headquarters, founding date, and the amount of employees. Typically, Robinhood is good about having that data if it's available. Most of the time, these are publicly traded companies, so that data will be there because it is published. Let's go and see what we got here, because there's a new feature. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Oh yeah, this new feature here. Clicking on this little eye, so it gives you a description on what everything is. So go ahead and read through these things here if you have the Robinhood app, and it kind of explains. So what is the open? A stock's opening price is the price it first trades at when the market opens. High and low. These are the highest and lowest prices that the stock has traded at throughout the day. 52-week high and low. They're the highest and lowest points of the price traded over the past 52 weeks. We got volume. Volume is the number of shares of stocks that were traded on all markets today. Average volume is the average number of shares of a stock that have traded daily across all markets over the past 2 weeks. Market cap is what the stock market determines a publicly traded company to be worth. Oh, so okay, so right. So the company is worth over $14 billion. It's not the amount of shares of stock being traded. Okay, so that'll just refresh my memory. Got the price to earnings ratio, a PE ratio. It compares its stock's price to its earning per share. If you're trying to understand how expensive a stock is, its share price alone won't tell the whole story. Like how they broke it down. We got the dividend yield. So the dividend yield is a ratio that compares the amount a company paid in dividends annually to its current price. So if you have the Robinhood app, I would definitely go right there above where it has the volume under stats. Click on that eye, and it kind of gives you a brief description which I went over, and it'll teach you a little bit about what each of those statistics mean. So Robinhood is somewhat limited as far as the information that you can get. It doesn't have a lot of the other technical indicators and you being able to create and customize your own chart. But for all the beginning investors, I think that it has a lot of good information here, and it really helped me out over the years. This is the only platform that I use right now because I don't do a lot of day trading, and I'm not as active as I'd like to be. I'm more of an investor rather than a trader. But I do like to keep up with things and get into like swing trades and do some daily plays and stuff like that, wherever the money's coming from. But yeah, family, I just wanted to touch on that. Appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing to videos. If this is your first time here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment any questions that you have. I love to engage. And let's get this money, man. Y'all have a good one.